Hello children, today in this class I am going to explain you about how the carbon dioxide is transported in the body of the organisms. Okay, so the transportation of the carbon dioxide takes place in 3 steps. That is, first one, it is transported through the dissolved form, and second step is as a carbamino compound, and third step is as a bicarbonate ion. Okay, so the first one, that is in the dissolved form. So you know that the blood consists of plasma, that is blood consists of plasma and RBC, right? Blood, plasma and RBC. Okay, so the plasma consists of the plasma proteins. You know that the proteins are made up of amino acids, means the amino acids consist of the amine group. Okay, so in the dissolved form, so only 7% of the carbon dioxide is transported through the plasma. That is, the carbon dioxide will combines with the water. That is, plasma consists of 90% of water and 10% of the blood proteins and vitamins and minerals, different substances which are in the dissolved form. Okay, so 7% of the carbon dioxide is transported through the plasma water. Okay, it forms the H2CO3, it is carbonic acid. Okay, next the second one is as carbamino compound. So through the carbamino compound, amine group is formed. Just now I told you, amine group is formed, or amine group is present by the proteins which are present in the plasma. That is 20 to 25% of the carbon dioxide is transported in this form. Okay, so here the hemoglobin, the amine group of the hemoglobin will combines with the carbon dioxide and forms the carbamino hemoglobin. So this is called as carbamino hemoglobin. Carbamino hemoglobin, and here one H plus ion is released. Okay, so the binding, the formation of the carbamino hemoglobin, the binding of the carbon dioxide with the amino group of the hemoglobin depends upon the partial pressure of the carbon dioxide. Okay, if the partial pressure of the carbon dioxide is more, then the partial pressure of oxygen will be less. So this will happen at the tissues level. You know, the partial carbon dioxide is always more at the tissues, whereas the oxygen will be less, because always the tissues, that is they will do some work so that it will get exhausted, they require more amount of the oxygen. Okay, at the lung level, the partial pressure of carbon dioxide will be always less, whereas the partial pressure of the oxygen will be always more. Okay, so the third type is it is transported as a bicarbonates. So nearly 70% of the bicarbonates are transported by this method. That is, the RBCs are, you know, the RBC in the blood is having the enzyme, that is carbonic anhydrase enzyme. So this enzyme plays an important role in transportation. Okay, carbon dioxide combines with the plasma of the water in the presence of the enzyme, that is carbonic anhydrase. It forms H2CO2, that is the carbonic acid. So again it will splits by the presence of the same enzyme. It forms the HCO3 minus ion and H plus is released. It forms the bicarbonate ion. So in this method, the carbon dioxide is transported in the blood. Okay, so this is nearly 100 ml of the deoxygenated blood. That is the impure blood will transport 4 ml of the carbon dioxide to the lungs. Okay, so this is about the transportation of the carbon dioxide through the blood. Okay.